Hey, so I'm out strolling in my neighborhood and I am going to show you this house, this fabulous, I don't know, everything around here looks like this, right? It just looks like this. It's all kind of flat-fronted federals. I think that's what they're called, flat-fronted federals. And they're all kind of the same. I don't want to say they're ugly because some of them are kind of cool, but they're all kind of the same. And there's a house up here on the corner that looks like somebody actually put some effort into the design work, and it's also a standalone on a lot. It has space all the way around it. It's not, you know, shoulder to shoulder like these guys are. And it just has a wonderful feel to it. It's a flat roof. It was probably built in the 40s. I'm thinking 40s. It looks like pretty modern. And I'll show it to you. It's right up here. And I love it. It's so cool. Okay, I'll show it to you here in a second. So this is it. This house has the nicest feel to it. You come upon it and it just like has all these great spaces and nice design work. And I don't know if it's occupied or not. It doesn't feel like it's occupied for some reason. But I just love it. I just love it. It has such a nice feel to it. And then let's continue down and I'll show you the Naval Observatory and Embassy Row. So I'm shooting this a day after I took down the original video because I watched it a few times, and when I initially posted it, it's like, you know, whatever. And then I watched it a few times and it's like, no, this is just kind of not good. And so I deleted it out of YouTube, and I'm reshooting this front end for it. And I hope you appreciate that. Like I said, we're headed towards the U.S. Naval Observatory. That's where Kamala Harris lives, our vice president. That's straight ahead. I'm going that way. And the battery in my camera is about to run out. One thing after another. Okay. Here we go. Continue on. I'm going to walk this big loop around that goes around Naval Observatory, which is where the Vice President lives, and it's also where the atomic clock is. So all the computers on the internet set their time to this device. Or that's probably a gross blanket generalization, but you can point your computer to the atomic clock at the Naval Observatory to set it as your time source. Oh shit. Is that better? Oh, that's better. Okay. Check this out. So I'm going to walk around the Naval Observatory and then down Embassy Row. So there's this, you can actually in Google Maps type in Embassy Row, Washington, D.C. and it shows you where it is. And if I'm not mistaken, it's Massachusetts Avenue. And Google Maps will highlight it for you. And it looks like I'm coming up on the Naval Observatory. It's a big fence. Oh yeah, a lot of blacktops. Oh yeah. So I'll go around to the left here. Here's what it looks like. There's that. And this is the Naval Observatory, and there are cameras everywhere, so I'm kind of a little gun shy about filming this whole thing. I'm going to put my camera away and walk most of the way around this, and then pick it up on the far side of this. Okay. Let's see here. Look, check this out. So I'm right there, Naval Observatory, the gray round thing there, and I'm going to walk around and then down. Well, I'll show you maps. I'll show you better maps. It's not so bloody hot today. It's only 80 and overcast and not horrifically muggy, but you know, after living in Vietnam for a long time and then coming here, DC's weather is actually totally tolerable. My body has been tuned to the hot mugginess of Southeast Asia, so I don't mind. And I also dress right. Like, this is a REI tropical shirt, you know? It's designed for this weather, exactly. So, okay. So the grounds here are huge, and I have no idea what building she's in or whatever, or if she's even home. Hi Kamala, if you see this. Hi Kamala. So glad you're my VP. Although I think you could have done a little better with Vietnam. 1 million doses? Are you kidding? How about 100 million doses? You know? Give it up. Sheesh. Okay, so I'll turn it off until I get around. So I will check this against my timestamp on this clip. It should be interesting. So it's been a long walk all the way around this thing. It's pretty big. And we're coming up on, I will have to read the street signs down here, but I think we're coming up on, seriously, Embassy Row. Yeah, this is cool. I mean, DC is, for all the bad shit I want to say about DC, it's a nice town. So let's see where we are. Oh wow, it looks like the British Embassy. See the British flag? I bet you $1 million that's the British Embassy. Okay. So this is going to be fun. Looks like a bit of construction's going on here. Cool building. Churchill. There's the residence. So here's the Embassy of South Africa. So this is the Embassy of Brazil. This is like totally cool. Check it out. I wonder who designed it. That's something to... This is cool. And their little sign is a 3-sided pyramid. Or 4-sided pyramid. Embaixada do Brasil. Yeah, it's a three-sided pyramid. Cool. Far out. They have a conventional building too. This is the Italian embassy right here. Here. This is Rock Creek Parkway, I'm pretty sure. That's a beautiful looking trail running alongside the Italian embassy. And probably in that direction too. Here is the bridge going over Rock Creek Parkway, I think. Here's Rock Creek Parkway. That trail I just showed you runs through those woods right there. And there's some river, there's the parkway. DC's pretty cool. Here's another bridge across the Rock Creek Parkway. So I don't see a sign on this thing, but I suspect that's the Embassy of Saudi Arabia. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Any of my Saudi friends know what that says? Is that even Arabic? I don't even know. Yeah, that looks like Arabic up there. That looks like Arabic to me. But I don't know anything, so who knows? And just because it's Arabic doesn't mean it's the Saudi embassy, right? Could be anybody's. So this looks like the Spanish embassy in a little building here. That's kind of smart, I think. I mean, really, how much ambassadorial stuff do you need to do? You probably have consulates all over the country. Who knows? So that's a really gorgeous building. Love it. Love it, love it. So this is the Japanese embassy, and it goes all the way down here, it looks like. So I'm breaking my own rule here, or I'm not going to shoot anything that doesn't have a sign in front of it, but this is just such a good looking building, I can't help myself. Unfortunately, this is one ugly building. The Embassy of the Republic of Korea. You know, these countries own these plots of ground. And they're actually sovereign spaces. So, you know, we can't go in there with an army or anything. They are owned by, owned outright as a sovereign plot of ground for each country. So they don't pay taxes. I was thinking, you know, I wonder how expensive it is to maintain one of these households, but they don't pay any taxes on it. They're probably paid for outright. Nobody's paying a mortgage on any of this stuff. And wow, that's gorgeous. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, here's one. The Mexican Consulate or embassy. Yay! Somebody with some taste. If you like Mexican architecture, but this is kind of cool. I mean, it's much more interesting than this awful stuff here. I hate red brick, but although red plaster is not so bad. Where am I? I don't know where I am. Oh, I don't know what embassy this is. Is it Kenyan? So the flag is orange and white and green? Huh. So this looks like it's sort of disused. No sign, but I like the building. I love the building. Nobody's been here for a while. At least there's no gardeners around. Wonder what's up with this place. Huh. Let me see how good this zoom is. I really don't want to cross Massachusetts. I haven't needed to so far. Anyway, cool building. Way cool building. So you can pause this. Please pause this if you can't read this in the time I allot it. Sorry. This is the consular office. So I'm not sure, but I think this is the Turkish ambassador's residence. The statue of Ataturk was right over there on the corner. Like, what is the Hellenic Republic? I've never heard of that before. In Cyrillic? Huh. I have to do some research. So this is one of those really handsome kind of old beater buildings. Good looking building. So this is not an embassy, it's just one of those fabulous old buildings in DC. It's amazing. So Greece has a pretty big footprint. NBC. And this is like the fourth building maybe that I've seen that has Embassy of Greece on it. So the map says this is the Embassy of Estonia, and I don't know if that's true anymore or what, or it looks like it's being gutted and redone. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know if it was sold to somebody else or what, or if it's still the embassy. Who knows? Maybe all the Estonians are living in a hotel while the embassy gets redone. Anyway, very cool. So I'm at Sweet Greens and I ordered a kale Caesar. And it looks great. It is great. It tastes great so far. That's a big salad. It's also 13 bucks.